How are we doing today? So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I went ahead and got some figures that I ordered off of uh, Instagram. So with this, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and cut this open, and then we're just going to go through each individual figure as I pull them out. So I have a handful of figures in here. I think I ordered something like 6 figures that ended up having shipped to me. There we go. So first one we're going to pull out. Let's take a look at that. Ooh. So first one we pull out is the Vintage Collection Starkiller. This one here is a pretty awesome looking figure. I've never picked up the carded version, and his prices right now are just going absolutely insane, whether you get the Vintage Collection or the Black Series one. Let's see if we can't find his equipment here real quick. I know a little bit everyone has some gear in there. So there's his different gear that he comes with. Let's take a look at that. So it looks like he comes with a nice little loincloth there with the peg hole still to put his lightsabers in. Comes with some armor, some chest armor. Looks like a little back piece of armor that might just go on the regular figure itself without any of the gear on there. It's kind of cool. A couple lightsaber hilts, some bracers. It looks like, and if I'm getting any of this wrong, please go ahead and let me know, because I'd rather not be wrong in general. So it does look like his lightsabers are here in the bag with a handful of other lightsabers. So I'm thinking these two here are his, considering they match the other hilts that have come in. So there's the Starkiller lightsabers. I know he does reverse grip. Once again, I've never played the video game, but I know he does reverse grip. But overall, I really am digging this figure here. So he has a nice little ball jointed head. He does have the chest swivel there. Nice articulation all the way around. Does not have double jointed knees, which that's okay. Does have some nice ankle articulation. So yeah, that is the Vintage Collection Starkiller that I got in. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other figures, shall we? Who do we got here? Ooh, so we got the Nitgo Gunner here. I did see his accessories in here. So he does have his nice little blaster there. He's got the helmet. Ever since the Cell Barge has come out, this guy has also been just up there in price, because he does come with the cannon, as seen in the movie, that does clip to the side of the Cell Barge. So little foreshadowing there, I think, maybe. So he does have his cowl that fits on. His cowl's not wanting to stay on for the video, so we'll just go ahead and set that back down. He has some pretty good articulation. Looks like his hand's a little enlarged in there, maybe for a cup or something like that. Does have the T-crotch, just a chest pivot, not necessarily, yeah. Nice little knee articulation. Does have ankle articulation, wrist swivel. Ball jointed neck. That's a kind of an ugly looking character, if I can get it to zoom in at all, or focus. Come on here. There we go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, shall we? So who do we have here? Okay, so here we have the Toll Score. So I'm unfortunately just not sure. Probably should have done a little bit more. Oh no, he got the Sith lightsaber. That's right, because he joins, spoiler alert, the Dark Acolytes for Count Dooku, or yeah, Darth Tyrannus on there. So he is, at this point, a Sith. Does have some pretty decent, he does have the ball jointed neck. His hair does infringe that a little bit. The shoulder pads are on some nice little pivots there, so it doesn't infringe the elbow articulation at all. That is a really nice feature there. It does have looks like a force grabbing hand. Does have the soft goods skirt with the T-crotch. Some good knee and ankle articulation there. Does have the chest pivot and a waist pivot, but no like ball joint or anything like that. So there's the tool score. Not sure if I'm pronouncing some of these names right, but what do you know? Who do we got here? So now we got a really good one. This is the Sith Starkiller from the Evolutions box set. So look at all those lightsabers. Looks like he has definitely downed some Jedi. That is cool. This is the first time actually getting a close-up look at this figure here. Has the wicked little claws there on his arm. So this is, to my understanding, like I said, I haven't played the game. After you complete the game, you can either go the route of the Sith or the Jedi. So this is what he looks like if you go full Sith on there. Some good ankle articulation, knee articulation. He is just evil looking. Like, that is Sith. And he does, I know his lightsaber there, he does have that little guy. Let's see if we can get that in his saber hand. I'm going to have to work on that. Maybe a little bit of heat or something. But that is a wicked mean looking saber. Got the Sith there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to another one. Who do we got here? So here we have the Master Sev. One of the Jedi Weequays that are out there. This one here, he does have some decent knee articulation, no ankle articulation, then your standard T-crotch. Does have good, shoulder and elbow and wrist articulation. Just has the pivot neck, but once again, his hair does impede on that a little bit, so he's not an ambi-turner, unfortunately. And then I'm going to have to look a little bit, because I'm not sure at this point whose lightsabers are whose on this. I've got 3 hilts here, and I'm just going to have to look in a little bit to see, like I said, to go ahead and divide this up. Let's see what other 2 Jedi I've got in here then. Go ahead and put, there we go. That's a nice little Evolutions Luke, training Luke there. So he does have the ball jointed neck. Pretty nice little ball joint neck on there. Good little shoulder, elbow, and wrist articulation. Knee and ankle. He does have the ankle. And then just your standard T-crotch. That one is a good looking little figure there. He'll go nicely up on the Jedi ranks. Let's go ahead. Last figure. So last figure there. That is a good looking one. The Agent Collar I got there. So I did some looking, and I couldn't find one with a cloth robe. So I'm thinking this guy might come with a cloth robe that isn't his. He does come with the hole in his belt for the lightsaber. So I'm going to assume the one with the peg lightsaber there, like the old versions, is probably going to be his. That way you can unpeg it and put it there on his belt. So there is that one. Let's go ahead and get this robe off of him so we can take a look. So he does have some pretty decent shoulder articulation. He does just have the elbow swivels, which is really kind of an odd design that Star Wars, Hasbro was doing there for the Star Wars for a little bit, because you're kind of limited in some of the posing that they do, and depending on how the clothes lie, sometimes it just doesn't look very natural when you get that swivel going on. Like, sometimes you try to get his arm straightened out and it just doesn't look quite right, in my opinion. Let's go ahead. It does have a soft goods skirt, but it's a little stiff. It does have some pretty decent knee articulation. No ankles once again on this figure. And then does have the standard T-crotch. Just a pivot neck and a pivot waist. No ball joint there. And once again, a little hindered from the hair, but it's a little bit softer. So it does look like he has a little bit more range of motion on there. But once again, this is a pretty nice little figure haul. So I've got the Agent Collar, the Master Sev, the Luke Skywalker Evolutions, the Sith Starkiller, the Vintage Collection Starkiller, the Nitko Gunner, and then the Tull Score. So, some Jedi Masters, some Siths, and a Jabba Goon. These figures will go very well in, like I said, the Jedi diorama as well as the Jabba's Cell Barge. Awesome. And as always, thank you for watching.